never doing this again. I'm never doing this again.
They saying you snuck in.
What?
So now I'm on my way to the hospital because somebody got hurt.
Since Kai's Streaming University ended, I thought I'd make a compilation of all the drama that's happened so far. But I wanted to put it all together in one whole video for you so you can just watch it all the way through. Or if you don't want to do that, there are also going to be timestamps in the comment section to skip to a specific point if you want to watch that part.
I'm going to put out enrolls and applications of people to enroll into the university. No matter if you're big, no matter if you're a small streamer.
Cenat, one of the biggest streamers in the world, started his own university where he is trying to bring them out to give them a platform to show people why they should follow them and why they should support him. And most recently, literally yesterday, he showed the list of everybody that got in, students and professors alike. Before he even showed that list, people were running up in drones, happy just to fill out an application to have the opportunity to be in Streamer University.
God is so good. I just finished my application for Streamer University. And even if I don't get in, y'all, I'm just so happy. I just have so much joy in my heart because I've been up all day trying to get in and fill out just the application.
The way people were talking about Streamer University, you would think this is some cure for some crazy disease. But in reality, it's just supposed to be a program to help streamers. When Kai originally launched the site, it was around 7 million people trying to apply at once, and it literally crashed the site. In the midst of all the streamers that were accepted, declined, and even he addressed directly on stream saying that you were not getting on here, one name specifically rang out that a lot of people didn't see, and that was Zoe Spencer. She is a well-known content creator who posts content literally everywhere: TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, streams, all of that stuff. And a lot of people know her for her fiery type of personality, but overall she is just an interesting person and has already been around Cenat along with his friends for a minute now when they were doing New York streams. She even herself, after watching the entire stream, was confused why she didn't see her name when the rest of NYC were all put on that board.
I feel like one of the friends, like in the friend group, and that one friend didn't get invited to the party. Every friend going to the party but one of them. I just don't understand. Like, I'm the best person that I try to be good, and I know I troll and I play a lot, but it's just my personality, you know? I'm a real person, and I mean well behind all people, even people that hurt me. I give chance after chance, and that's in all my relationships, my friendships, everything, like things that I go through with other people, like real life. Like, I see the good in all people.
In all honesty, her crying about the Streamer University thing is truly sad. But the people that are looking at this don't really understand what's fully going on. I see a lot of people on Twitter, TikTok, whatever it is, posting these clips saying that they don't understand why she would be crying about not getting into Streamer University. When in reality, it's not even about that. It's just about the sentiment that it's showing. Like she said in the beginning, it's like watching all of your friends go to a party that you're not invited to. And this is going to be on a consistent basis now. She's basically blackballed from the streaming community. Say Cenat is going somewhere or hosting something, well, he's gonna ask the people that he's inviting if they know Zoe to either not bring her, or they're already gonna know to just be like, oh, Zoe's just not someone that can come if we're going to this thing where Kai's at. But when you hear Cenat talk about the situation, it puts a lot of things in perspective. If you don't know Zoe Spencer, then it is understandable why you would be a little bit confused. But after my explanation on her, you'll understand her personality is a fiery type, and she does not care about what environment she's in. She's gonna act the same way no matter what, to the point where it can get a little bit annoying, which is what happened with Kai when he talks about a specific event that they were at with each other.
November 24th, Drewski show. I never got to tell you how that made me feel because of who you are and how your humor and like how you are as a person. I dead for the first time, and my bad I didn't get to like talk about it with you, but like felt secondhand embarrassed, like felt embarrassed. If y'all see that clip, like at one point I told her to chill, cause like, bro, there was like a lot of going on. But you know, Zoe is like very, you know, she's very outgoing, she's very positive. That's her. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not even gonna put that past her. But right there, something felt off. But like, I didn't put that past her. I'm like, okay, then it's none of my business. Something happened with Zoe and the bros that behind the scenes, that was some type of weird going on that's never been on the internet, none of that, and there's no reason for me to talk because you feel what I'm saying? That's their business, and I'm not gonna speak on that. A few months ago,
the last part where he talks about things happening off stream that we'll never hear about are probably a huge factor, because this other thing that he's talking about is just Zoe being pretty annoying. Well, that could quite literally be anything. That opens up endless possibilities of her acting irrational or being pretty off-putting to the people around her. But for guys in that specific scenario, he's talking about a function that actually got recorded and posted, where he obviously looked uncomfortable as Zoe was yelling at him and also pushing him around, and he tried to tell her to chill out because of the environment that they were in. But instead of doing that, she just got more belligerent.
He's building on me, you're not doing nothing.
I just came.
Yo, that's real shit, bro. You didn't even pull up with nothing. You a bum.
Hey, don't talk to my dog. Like,
You
he just got here. Whoa.
Who you? Nigga.
Bro, he's crazy, bro.
Did you call me?
I apologize. Stop.
It was a prank. I was on Twitter.
Bro, cause you be wilding on me, bro.
You call me a. You call me a.
Yo, help, man.
Bro, y'all are aggressive.
No, Ben. You, Ben. You call me a. I'm embarrassed you. Calling me a. Finally, all these mother.
Yo, it's quiet.
I don't give a. If it's quiet. I don't even see nobody calling me a.
Now, after watching that back, I'm probably sensing that a lot of you are feeling some secondhand embarrassment. And even at the end of that clip, they tried to cover it up by saying, hey, clap it up for Zoe, hey, hyping her up, trying to play the situation off. But you're around a bunch of people that don't really stream, and it's obviously awkward in the room. The millisecond the entire room got quiet and they're all watching her, I understand that everybody else, like his friends, Kai, Rage, all of them are laughing. But no, reality, that felt uncomfortable to watch, because I don't know how else you calm somebody down by telling them to stop and chill, and they're not doing it but continuing it on. And even they were trying to yell, like whisper cut to her, and she just was not picking up the hints. So it's understandable from Kai's POV why he might be a little bit off put from her. Even other AMP members have had things with Zoe where it's been pretty awkward and weird because of how uncomfortable she made them.
Dre, I got y'all dude. Y'all can start sucking dick now.
I bit him. Say hi. I didn't even get to do what I wanted to do, man.
Did she get you? She's crazy. He's crazy, bro. Get the show her, kid.
Where you going? I didn't even really do what I even wanted to do.
That's really all that's happening with Zoe Spencer. There isn't any other magical reason why she isn't there. It's because of the bad experience Kai had with them, some offline stuff that happened along with other AMP members just having bad experiences as well. And it's just how her personality is. And I'm assuming she's not going to change for them. So it only makes sense to essentially have to blackball her from events or anything that concerns AMP members or anybody else who might feel the specific way. Which again, does suck for her, but at the end of the day, a lot of people saw this coming from how she was acting. And even when those clips first came out, a lot of people were going to say that she is not going to be let around them anymore if this is how you're going to act all the time. At a certain point, yes, that is going to annoy people and they're just not going to want to be around you. Unfortunately for us though, that's not where Kai Cenat's story ends when it comes to Streamer University, because outside of the Zoe Spencer not being accepted, people still had their problems with the university as a whole.
The trolling, the slick, I've dealt with that with so many people within this. Y'all see, everybody that really watch me, people will say something and be like, I'm trolling. I be minding my business and I literally be getting shot, stoned. It's like
a lot of people already jump at the opportunity to talk bad about Kai. It's basically become a trend recently. And after his Streamer University rollout showing all the professors along with all the students, a specific Twitter page was going crazy, tweeting a bunch of lies about him that were actually getting some traction. The most notable one that I saw though was Kai Cenat is facing backlash after releasing Streamer University professors list, and it has 0 white creators, which is just an outright blatant lie. Literally, there were 2 white creators and even an Asian one that are on the list. Those being K-Sun, Aim High, along with Extra Emily. And he obviously did this to just get outraged, but you can obviously see people will go out of their way to instantly bash on Kai, especially these kick pages all of the time. I don't want to seem like I'm just some Kai apologist or some Kai fangirl type thing. No, it's just odd to go out of your way and talk bad about somebody when there are legitimate things you can criticize about him, but you would rather just lie when the proof is literally right there, especially when it's just for some Twitter likes. And I'm assuming it's starting to get to Kai because he's threatening to not even do a second streamer university after this one is done because he just consistently receives backlash even when he does nothing wrong, and is trying to do something like this, like uplift streamers.
This is an idea, and I know how exciting it may be to certain people, but it's like, bro, you don't have to let this determine who you are as a creator. I'm telling y'all. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm never doing it again. I'm never doing this again. Cause now I'm mad. Cause like, no matter which direction I go, no matter which way I try to make sure thing is good, I always get the bad end of the stick. Bank statements is ridiculous. Behind it, nobody's paying a dime to be in this. This is strictly for me to help niggas. I'm finna crash out.
Guys, cenat, whether you like him or don't, whether you watch his content or don't, you can tell that he really has a passion for what he does. And even in the streamer university thing, you can tell he's just trying to uplift other creators. Whether you believe he got too many creators that are too big, or you don't know any of the creators, or you're upset because you didn't get picked, it really shouldn't matter. I don't feel like that's a reason to go out of your way to just bash him, especially when the concept he has could continue on for years to come and keep uplifting new and more creators as he improves on it the more he does it. There's no real reason to bash him for some of these dumb things I see a lot of people talking about, like a creator they don't like getting in, or like seeing certain people or just straight up lying about there being a race issue with the people that he chose, which doesn't make any real sense. I feel like in doing something like this, you are gonna just get straight up criticism. I mean, he's one of the biggest people on the internet, so that's just a common thing that's gonna happen. But I feel like y'all should keep the criticism constructive so that if you ever want to be a part of something like this or just want to see something like this improve, you are able to help in that.
No, it's not that serious, bro. It's okay.
This right here is a streamer named Kai. She was somebody that, like everybody else, was accepted to streamer university, but unfortunately on the very first day there was somebody that was talking bad about her, trying to say her appearance looked bad and that she overall looked ugly, which is obviously harmful behavior that nobody would want when you're going to a place to have fun, stream, and create content with everybody that's there. This would upset her so much that while in class, she literally had to step out, as you saw, so she could take a break to herself. While she was in the hallway crying, somebody else came up to console her.
Like, I was just streaming last night and there was just someone who was like talking about me and people came into my chat saying that she was like,
who say that? Who said that? Listen,
I don't know.
Listen, they think I'm musty, okay? So I'm telling you right now, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I know.
You got this.
It's just weird because I'm like, we're all in the same position and like, it's like, you know, you're seeing more people than you've ever seen in your streams before, and then someone who's in the same spot as you is the one talking, you know.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, 3 of us have been through hellish.
They call me King Chang.
They said I'm DL last month. They thought I was gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, bro, it is what it is. Don't trip about this. This is, you can't trip over this, okay? This is fake. That is, alright? Don't let people who just their opinion affect who you are as a person, alright?
Thankfully, Deshae, Ray, along with Kai, were able to help her feel better about the situation. Well, overall, yes, being on the internet does cause you to get some hate. Being in an environment where a bunch of streamers who are probably nervous and around your size are interacting with a bunch of big creators, again, in an environment that's unknown to you, it can be pretty off-putting when one of those same people in your same positions are the one talking about you, and not just random people online that don't know your situation. Thank goodness that they were there and saw her and decided decided to help, and they weren't even the only ones that saw her and wanted to help her out. We had people like Kai himself who came and talked to her about the situation because he heard about what was going on and wanted to make sure she was all right.
Especially here, it's like, bro, everybody know how to hear, everybody know how to interact, you feel me? Everybody, and it's crazy because everybody share the same passion.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, it just is like weird because so many things are new to all of us.
Everybody.
And so it's like, I'm trying to manage. Yeah. I have 3 mods.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're just trying to manage.
Yeah.
You feel me? Chat, first of all, if you haven't yet, everybody follow up right now. Make sure y'all follow the top. Make sure, you know what's great about this though? Like, it shows everybody's journey. So like you're here for a reason. You feel what I'm saying? And when I met you, like you're kind as hell. Like in your application, you seem so kind. You seem like you do seem like you just mind your business, just try to go along with the day, just enjoy your day. So I want to check in on you. Every time I'm on here, like you're nice as hell.
Thankfully, Kai tried to offer some words of encouragement, being honest that even though he's a big creator, it's not like you're gonna have everything figured out. Even with just a streamer university, he's walking around getting clips, making sure everybody's okay, but there obviously is gonna be some things that aren't working out right, and he's just trying to move through it. Literally telling her, it might seem like I have things figured out, but truly I don't. That's just the reality for a lot of things. Even when you're a big and established content creator, you're still working through some problems and just trying to do your best while not messing things up or making things look as bad as they possibly could. And you're probably sitting here wondering, who was the person that caused all of this? Well, it was a whole other streamer that they ended up literally tracking down so that she can go and apologize to this girl. And specifically, Kai got her so that she could say I am sorry to her face because he doesn't want to allow disrespect in streaming university.
Except for something saying that I called you names and stuff. I haven't met you, I haven't saw you, so I just wanted to clear it up. I do apologize if anything, but I don't know if you noticed anything was going on. Yeah.
Oh, because this is my roommate. They were in my stream just basically trying to, like, you know, get a clear understanding of everything that's going on.
Wait, so what happened though?
A lot of people from her stream coming on my Instagram, TikTok, all that, saying I called her names and stuff like that. Now they're like coming at me.
I'm so sorry for that. I have not said your name at all because I did not want.
No, I just want to clear it up. No, I didn't. No. It doesn't bother me honestly. I just want to make sure because I know you're upset. I don't know what it was. It could have been something else, but I just want to clear it up to make sure, like, you know.
But how come people are saying your name now?
I don't know. They came from her chat. I didn't even know she was here. I thought when someone said such and such, you just called her ugly or whatever, I was like, who is that? I'm thinking someone said, oh, it's from Twitter. I'm like, okay, is she here? Like, what's going on and stuff? I didn't know she was here or anything like that. So then went on Twitch, searched her name up, saw you were here. So I'm like, okay, let me go find her, try to clear things up. Because I swear, I'm not even like that. I'm not messy or anything. So, you know, I just want to apologize. Thank you for apologizing too, but yeah.
The reason I didn't bring up this other streamer or even say her name is because I don't want her to receive any hate. Mainly because she says she didn't actually say anything, that it was just trolls in her chat telling her that she did and telling her that she was the one that was talking bad, when in reality she never said anything to her, anything bad about her. And honestly, if you go through any of the clips, any of the comms, you can't find her saying anything actually bad. You can just find her talking about it or people informing her like, hey, somebody is talking bad about you, or some people are saying that you are bullying someone. In reality, she looks confused and honestly doesn't even know what they're talking about. So I would be primed to believe her that she genuinely doesn't know and was just put in a bad position of people saying and accusing her that, hey, you're bullying somebody, or going to her chat and even saying X, Y, and Z says something bad about you. X, Y, and Z at streaming university says something bad about your appearance, trying to pay a bad joke on her. It's honestly sad when cenat literally is trying to create an environment for creators who just create and have fun, but the internet's gonna do what the internet's do and try to make a bad situation even worse. And unfortunately for us, this wasn't the only bad situation that happened at streaming university. There was also someone that literally broke into the university thinking it would be funny. And before any of y'all think, oh, it would just be a small prank, oh, it would just be light, Kai actually said something about this before anybody even got the chance to break in or do anything bad. Basically saying that if you were to come on campus, you were going to get arrested immediately, no matter what you're doing, who you're hanging out with, or if you have bad or good intentions.
If you do not belong on my campus, I am now live, so rules could come into play. Real life though, first of all, think. Do not ruin listen, just think before everybody else. Everybody that's random, the reason why we had to slow it down, chat, a crowd of people was outside, okay? Now listen, if you are caught, if people know where you are at, you will be arrested for trespassing. We have cops here. This is ours for the final days we have.
Unfortunately, even with that warning of telling people, hey, you're literally going to get arrested if you sneak on campus, knowing that there were many cops there, knowing that there were cameras there, knowing that people were literally streaming, and that's just instant info all the time, and literally having a UAV on someone who's trespassing, someone still decided to sneak in while streaming himself and go to not only several classes, but just hang around in Streamer University, thinking that he was gonna have a good time and basically not even get caught.
Like, come on, that's not even fair.
He's a cameraman. Good job, guys. He's not a cameraman.
What? No, he's not. I can't remember.
He's not a cameraman. He's a streamer. Poppin'. Wait, what's it? Crazy Poppin'. Yeah.
You let him pop your shit, bro. They saying you snuck in. What?
Snuck in?
Look, let me see your schedule.
I lost it. This is the paper I was.
What the f? And who? Marco got a class right now?
I was just there.
Wait, where the?
Crazy Poppin', yo.
Nah. Where?
I've never seen him before.
Wait, where are they even the dorms at?
Nah, I've never seen
The
this
dorm-
nigga before. Hey, Monte.
Yo, what?
I ain't seen this nigga's name on the list, bro.
Wait, you on the list for real, gang? Like, you ain't sneaking?
I was on the main list after T-Mobile added those guys that were on the T-Mobile thing.
Oh, you won the T-Mobile joint?
Yeah.
For where?
Yeah.
This guy with the glasses ran around a couple of classes, came across a couple of streamers just walking around, literally lying to them, saying that, hey, no, I'm definitely here, basically lying and saying that he was one of T-Mobile's guys, even blended in with someone's class, being Wendy Ortiz, being a part of their whole group, staying for the entire class, and then leaving. He got caught out by a few people, as you saw. Deshae Frost, along with Nina, noticed that she had never seen him before, and Nina called him a cameraman. He got really offended, which surprised her, because if you're in Streamer University or just a streamer overall, people trolling you or saying things like that probably wouldn't offend you. You would just take it as a joke. And Deshae Frost himself literally said he had never seen him before. He didn't know who the guy was. So it made sense for them to think that he was trespassing. And eventually his luck would run out, being able to go to like 1 or 2 classes and walk around for a bit before other people caught wind of this and even noticed that he was not supposed to be there.
He nice. I'm doing
Get your ass the fuck up, nigga. Yo, get your ass the fuck up. My bad. Come here.
My bad.
I'm in my office. Stop.
Wait,
You know
me?
this nigga don't go here. Come on.
Wait, me? Wait, me?
Yes, you.
No, I was-
Go to class. That ass.
Wait,
Safety hazard. Get
No, I
your black
swear I
ass
was
the fuck
helping
over
you.
here, nigga.
No, I swear I was
Come on.
helping you. No.
Come on, my boy. Come on, my boy. Come on, my boy.
Kai, I swear I was
Dumb
helping
ass
you.
nigga.
I swear.
You dumb ass nigga.
I swear to God I was helping you.
Come on, gang.
It's not my fault. I really was just trying to help.
Now you go to my office. You came to catch me. You didn't catch him though. You to the right.
Go to the union.
No, I was trying to get him to go to
Go to the union.
Now, Kai wouldn't actually do anything to Nina, the person you saw with the dude that should have been on the campus. She was still there. She's good to go ahead and stream and still at Streamer University. But that guy definitely got booted. And it doesn't make any real sense why people want to come out here and try and ruin an opportunity. Even if some people will say, hey, he wasn't really doing anything. He was just having fun. Literally, when you saw him in class, he was actually answering questions. When he was walking around with Deshae and light-skinned Monte, he was just chilling there. It just is weird to have random people trespassing. You don't know what they're gonna do. He might seem cool now and then randomly want to go crazy and do dumb stuff while on stream or to any of the streamers, harming them, and that's not something that you would want in an environment. So that's why he definitely had to leave. And you can't even get mad because Kai outright said, hey, if you come on campus, you are going to jail. You're getting arrested. That's over with. You are trespassing, because the entire campus is literally under their control for the time being. So anybody that steps onto it is definitely going to get a trespassing warning. And I'm not surprised that he is doing it. I'm not surprised anyone's doing it. I'm just surprised it's the first one I see doing it, and he's the first one to get caught. And no one else has tried since then. Everybody else, I guess, has just decided to follow the rules all of a sudden, which is good, and I hope it stays that way.
So now I'm on my way to the hospital because somebody got hurt. Because everybody y'all not being considerate. Everybody just clean.
But the last day of Streamer University had happened yesterday, and all last night there was chaos like crazy. cenat explained to them that since it's their last night, he wants them to have fun. He wants them to enjoy the time that they have, as tomorrow it will have been over. So people took that and ran with it instantly, with them starting an entire war that at the end of it caused somebody to get their eye hit by an Orbi. YouTube, just so you're aware, everything you saw there was fake. It is not real. All fake. They are using toys. This is for play. None of this is real. Just by that clip alone, I'm assuming a lot of you are able to guess who the culprit of this altercation was, that being Rakai. Now, in that short clip, you're probably not going to be able to pick out who he hit or how they even got hit in the first place, but the person that got hit was a female streamer named Day, or DayJourno, I think her full name is, and she was actually trying to protect Kai as Rakai was unloading an entire Orby barrage at them at the end of the hallway. And because he didn't see where he was aiming or just letting that thing go, she actually ended up getting hit in her eye. And we have a better POV of it so you can see it more accurately. The person that ended up getting hit was a girl who fell down in the red afro. Obviously, in that moment, nobody actually knew. Everybody's too worried about people having Orbeez get hit by them, going back and forth with that. But eventually, a little bit later, after she fell to the ground, got back up, she was telling people around the university that, hey, she got hit in her eye. Obviously, a lot of people were worried and willing to help her. One of those people being Agent, who on stream literally came up to her to make sure she was okay, seeing how her pain level was, making sure that she can go downstairs and just get away from everything that was going on, and trying to overall just make sure she didn't get hurt again, because nobody would want that, especially when everyone there is just trying to have some fun.
She got in her eye? You okay? What is it, water?
No, somebody.
Okay, let's get you downstairs.
Okay.
Let's get you downstairs. Let's hit the stairs. Actually, elevator. Hiya, what are you feeling like?
It just really watery.
Okay, just so you know, your eyes don't look crazy. They're a little red, but they don't look crazy. Okay?
I shielded it from Kai too. I protected him.
Which Kai?
Kai cenat.
He was here?
Yeah, he was on the floor. He was next to me when I got.
In that clip, everything seemed pretty innocent. Even though she was her, at the end of the day, she still seemed in cheerful spirit and seemed okay overall. Just had to get away from everything else that was going on so she could focus on helping herself and helping her eye. Agent did eventually take her downstairs, had her sit with Kai, or at least sit in Kai's office and just chill out there. And everybody continued as normal, not thinking too much of it, just knowing to be a little bit more cautious because of what happened right there. But eventually, things got more chaotic, and even Kai had to get on stream and talk about it, because that situation wasn't small. It wasn't just like, all right, calm down, just put an ice pack on. No, she ended up literally going to the hospital, according to him, because of what happened.
Everybody, if you are on campus, bro, I had a spark lab on my phone. Relax, everybody, clean, everybody, because somebody got hurt. So now I'm on my way to the hospital, and all I'm asking for y'all is to clean, because everybody y'all not being considerate. Everybody just clean. Now I have to go out my way to go somewhere, because everybody just doing. Please, just come together and just clean. That's all. Just please. That's all I'm asking, bro. That's all I'm asking. Cause now somebody, because some people's actions got hurt. Everybody just clean.
I can understand this from Kai's perspective instantly. Even though he did tell people, yo, go have fun, just enjoy the last day, that doesn't mean go out and injure people. Obviously, the person that you saw do it, Rakai, he didn't do it on purpose, but at the end of the day, you're still just being reckless and not really caring about what you're doing. You can tell by the way he was holding, he was letting that thing go. He wasn't really paying attention to where he was letting those Orbeez fly. He's not looking, he's not really trying to care to make sure it doesn't hit anybody's eye, making sure he only aims down so it's just hitting torsos. No, he's just letting it go, not really even seeing where their Orbeez are hitting people at all. And I guess I've seen some people online also trying to blame her, being like she was protecting guys, she was up there, she knew what was going on. Yeah, she could take some personal accountability, like, oh, I know this is what they're up there doing and I'm around it, but no one was going up there expecting to get hit in the eye by this stuff. I mean, they're all up there having fun, she just wants to join in on the fun, and they did not expect for this to happen. So the hate that she is receiving, at least from what I'm seeing, is pretty dumb. I mean, yes, if you want to give her some accountability of just knowing like, hey, you were up there, so you should know what's going on, is a little understandable, but at the same time, let's not try and sit here and be like, hey, it's really all her fault. I don't know why people are upset in the first place, because people can have some decorum and know how to act properly. And at the end of the day, you can tell this made Kai very upset because he just told everybody to shut it down and to just start cleaning. Truly in this position though, how else could you possibly possibly feel other than just disappointed, especially if it actually was Rakai. People are speculating it was Rakai or Deshae. Based on the clips and the angles I've seen, it looks more to be Rakai than Deshae, and all you can feel is disappointment because time and time again you tried to make this event great, and time again it feels like there's something going on to try and drag it down. One day it's this, next day is that, and then today is this incident right here. And I guess the hate or whatever she was receiving online was getting to the point that she felt like she needed to also get online and talk about it, because she ended up sparking a little bit later in the night to clear up some things that people were saying.
Really, like, it was like scary red. Like, I've never seen my eyes so red, and it looked like very, because it was so watery, it looked so blurry, and like it looked like nasty, and I was kind of scared. And as I was sitting downstairs and I took the ice off, it really started like throbbing and like hurting, and I was like, I'm scared. But I couldn't even like open it.
Hearing it from her POV, it does make it even worse, because imagine just sitting there and trying to have fun. You see cenat, you're gonna make the hero play, you're gonna protect him, and now you can barely open your eye, and now your eye is super red. So it sucks, and she did say she is feeling better now. Even in that clip you can see she's a lot better. Her eye doesn't look messed up and she seems okay, and I'm only hoping for the best for her. And while I did mention that there were rumors of her suing, her personally has not said that she is going to sue, or even on her platform at all said that she would be suing anybody. People thought this because on other people's streams like T-Bank's agents and some people surrounding them, they were talking about, oh, it's possible that she would sue, or it's possible that she might want to, because I mean the incident did happen at Kai's University, but from everything that I've seen so far, and even from her own clips looking at her own stream, she never talked about doing anything like that. So the likelihood of that happening is pretty low, and I would just put it on the fact that it was just rumored that a bunch of people thought it was going to happen, not that she personally said anything or that Kai personally said that that was truly what was going to happen. And unfortunately, she wasn't the only person here who had something bad happen to them. Earlier that night, we had cenat just chilling, roaming around, having fun, but we had his son, Rakai, in a room with Ray along with Chota, who were sitting there trying to have fun and decided to antagonize one of the security guards. Ray and Rakai got him to throw a Pepsi can at one of the security guards after egging him on to do it.
Open the door. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Yo! Oh my God!
I want to sit here and just be like, yo, it's just kids being kids. Rakai's sitting here, bro's like 16, Jamal Speed's brother, he's also super young, and Tota here is foreign, so they're just trying to have fun with him and encouraging him to do stuff that he might not know he shouldn't be doing or not, but he is 19. They're all super young. But then you realize that throughout this entire streamer university thing, they have constantly been doing stuff like this, especially Rakai. If you've seen any of his clips, he is constantly getting in trouble and doing things he knows he should not be doing. So when you do something you shouldn't be doing for like the 5th time, 7th time, 8th time, 10th time, there is no more leeway you can really give them. You know what you're doing, and you're doing it on purpose to be disruptive and to be rude. And obviously the security guards are just trying to do their job. So doing something like this that interrupts them or could even mess them up is pretty weird. Even if he didn't actually cause any real harm, just having there be a random Pepsi or Coke can thrown at you when you're out there just trying to do what you're supposed to do is probably going to annoy literally any security guard on staff. And obviously it annoyed this one because later on he literally pressed them to turn off their stream and got them so scared that they were trying to hide from him.
Open the door, Rakai.
What's that? I think it's Cuddy.
It's Cuddy. What the f*** you? I got
No, where my mother? It was not me. Oh God, where my mother?
Why are you throwing water
on my
security?
On my mother's soul was not me.
Hey, turn the camera off, man.
Huh?
Turn the camera off.
No, on my mother's life, of course, was not
No,
me.
that's crazy. You throw water in the security face, bro?
I feel like I'm gonna be repeating myself a lot in these points as we go through these clips, but it's the same point over and over again that you can say. Rakai is a young kid. Jamal Speed's brother is a young kid. Tota, he's 19. Come on now. But they did encourage him to do this, and it's like at the end of the day, we can't sit here and act surprised when they're upset. You have enough common sense to know that throwing anything in the security's face, I didn't even know it was his face, by the video, it looked like it hit his body, but if it was his face, we have enough common sense to know that is not something you should be doing. We have enough common sense to know, hey, maybe just interacting with a security guard that interferes with their job in any way is going to be annoying to them and just shouldn't be allowed. Like throwing Pepsi, water, whatever at them while they're just trying to work, no one's going to want that. And obviously there's going to be some repercussions that have to be faced, because let's lock in here, bro. I told my security, yo, get over there, watch these doors. We're supposed to be on a lockdown, and then the door randomly opens. Now I got Pepsi in my face. Anybody's going to be mad. Anybody's going to be upset. And the person that's dealing with it is Kai Cenat's personal main security guard, Cuddy, who does not care about what he is saying to him because it's Rakai. He's not going to be more lenient because he's Rakai and he's just meant to be a kid. He was keeping the energy the exact same on 10 like he would for anybody else. And honestly, I think that's what he needs, because throughout all of the streaming university stuff, Rakai has gotten in trouble a lot, and Kai personally has been pretty lenient to him because he knows him personally. But at the end of the day, this is kind of the sternness that he needs, because it doesn't seem like no matter what you say to him, he just does not change his act. So something like this hopefully would encourage him to not do something as dumb as that ever again. And even later on, Kai himself personally had to come and talk to him as well.
Good. Hey, you found the talk to the guy?
Yeah, he's right here.
Hey.
Hi. He don't know English. He's from Brazil. He's from
Como se dice, I apologize.
Apologies.
Como se dice, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Me desculpe. I'm sorry, my French. I love you. You my best friend. You my best friend forever.
Don't do it again, amigo.
Yeah, honestly, I can give some leeway here and there, but in this situation specifically, I don't know what leeway you could possibly get. People not knowing what they're doing because they were very much aware of it. People not knowing that they wouldn't get in trouble, they wouldn't hide if they didn't know. They wouldn't be sitting there scared trying to look nonchalant like nothing just happened if they didn't know. In this situation right here, they knew what they were doing, they got caught, and people who are upset about it can be upset. The security guards, Kai, because they just don't know how to act in a professional way. You don't have to be professional, like super, but just chill out and not know what things to do. Yes, you want to cause entertainment for your chat. Yes, you want to have things clipped, but this isn't the clip, and messing with security guards should not be the entertainment for the stream at all. And they should just know how to act better. And hopefully in the future, they definitely can. But at certain points, you definitely just need stern talking to, because one of these people, being Rakai, has repeatedly done things like this throughout this entire streaming university and even beforehand. It seems like he just doesn't care or just doesn't get it. So thankfully, Cuddy went in there and talked to him to the point of turning off his stream. Is a little bit crazy, but it gave him something to just take away from the situation, because again, throwing water or any type of liquid to obstruct a security guard that's just trying to do their job is messed up and unnecessary. And I hope y'all did enjoy the video, and if you have any other comments or something you want to tell me, then definitely say it in the comment section down below, because this video is unfortunately over. But if you did enjoy this video, maybe consider giving it a like, and if you enjoy content like this, then maybe consider subscribing, because I post like this every single week. And you'll never miss out on a single upload if you hit that bell icon, because you'll be notified the millisecond a video goes live. But that's enough for me. I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Peace out.